Blessings. This is Nubia I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner of the Black Berry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing and Wisdom for the Modern Sister. So I am back from beautiful North Carolina. And first of all, I want to thank Sister Havila. She was one of the sisters that attended the North Carolina meetup, and she gave me this beautiful sterling silver necklace and with a pendant on it that says "Thank you for crossing my path." She engraved it. I mean, who does that anymore? I just love it, and I wear it. You probably will see me wearing it every single day. It is so spiritual, it's so beautiful, and I just want y'all to see that. So yes, I want to thank you, and then I want to dedicate this video to Sister Jewel Mar and her husband Shingai and her daughter Aria, because they were the greatest hosts that a sister could ever wish for and visualize and imagine. That North Carolina meetup was everything, y'all. It was probably about 20 to 25 women. We were on the porch. My sister, North Carolina Sister Jumar, her sweet tea porch. It was a beautiful day, a beautiful evening. It lasted about a good 10 hours. I know it started at 12 noon. I think it ended into 10 p.m. easily, maybe longer. It was facilitated by myself, Mama Jumar, and her sister Mama Jackie. And I know what you want. I know what you need. It was so healing for me. It was the bomb. That's all I could say. And I'm just so happy that I experienced it. So I wanted to remind you, sisters, of that tomorrow is the once a month free conference call for all, the third Thursday of the month, which will be tomorrow. So that is 17, 18, 19, 20, the 20th. So I think tomorrow is August 20th. Yeah, I'm just counting in my mind. August 20th from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing the once a month conference call. We're going to be focused on putting your money where your mouth is. Remember, we're usually discussing in our free conference call what we're working on in my group, my private coaching group that anyone can join for $37 a month membership. It's in this series, the group is called Women Who Run with the Womb, and then the August series that we're working on is called Putting Your Money Where Your Mouth Is, and so we're going to talk about that. Also, I wanted to advertise right now my next September intensive, and it's called Minding Your Money. It's all about money, prosperity, how to have more, bring more into your life, but even what to do with it. See, let me tell you what my belief system is, and it's been more of this as I mature, that money is attracted to you, that money wants to be in your presence, but that money wants to have a purpose, that money itself wants to be able to serve you and to help you to have what you want, but you have to know what you want that money to do. You have to know what you want that money to, where you want it to go. You have to have a job for the money. And in my next intensive, my September intensive that will be on the website, Minding Your Money and Prosperity, or Minding Your Money, or Minding Your Money, how to bring in more prosperity and abundance, is I'm going to teach you how to give your money a role before you even have it. It's almost like when a playwright creates a play. He has no actors at this point. He has no director at this point. He has no producer, but he creates the play anyway, knowing that those parts will be filled or fulfilled. And your money is the same way. You have to give it places to go. You have to have a trajectory, a purpose for it, and more of it will come. I've learned this. I've learned this. I've learned this. So y'all, I am definitely moving to North Carolina. I just put down a down payment on 10 acres of land, and if anybody is going to manifest and prosperity and abundance at this time, it's going to be me, because I am purchasing that land. There is no doubt in my mind that that's going to happen. The vibration, the land. Let me just tell you a little bit about my experience. Okay, talk about traveling outside of your comfort zone. Remember when I said before that sometimes your comfort zone is not so comfortable, and that in traveling outside your comfort zone you find more comfort, and it's beyond your wildest dreams. Like, it's better than you could ever imagine. This house was beautiful. I had my own room with my own bathroom to stay in. The decks were wrapped around porches that I got to stay and lay. There's beds and chairs and lounges, and I'm on 10 acres of beautiful pine wood and magnolia trees. I ate from the earth. They grew lots of their fruits and vegetables, and I ate their fruits and vegetables. I only went to the store once, and I didn't even really have to do that. And when I realized how much they already had, I was better than raw. I was more raw. It was the best 5 days of my life. I even wrote poetry, y'all, in North Carolina. And on that porch, I wrote poetry. I haven't written poetry in years. It was the dream come true, and I'm hooking up with a sister that has property on the Outer Banks in North Carolina near the water. She has a retreat center, so we will be able to do our retreats for my group, Women Who Run with the Womb. We wanted to talk about doing a once-a-year retreat. We'll be able to do that. Also, I'm creating the land so that I can have a retreat of my own so people can come to me, but we don't even have to wait for that. I'm hooking up with a sister, and we're going to do retreats on the water of North Carolina. Y'all want to come see me? Y'all want to come do this? Do some real healing? So the connections that I made was amazing. I love traveling. It's funny. Let me tell you about traveling, which is very, very deep, right? So at first you say, wow, I want to travel. I want to do this location independence. I want to be able to live wherever I want to live and work from those locations and move around. And then you actually do it and you go, ooh, it's not all what it's cracked up to be, because it's very hard on the body. Your immune system has to adjust to every new place that you're going to or that you stayed. And remember, too, or you're staying, it's not just the immune system, it's your spirit. That there's a belief that I remember my Filipino sister told me, that every time you go into a woods or a forest or land, you actually have to call back your spirit, because the parts of your spirit is left there. And so when you go back to your new place, you feel disjointed, you feel unbalanced, you feel out of place, and you don't know why. And so I realized by doing all that traveling that I started getting colds or sore throats or feeling like I was going to get sick, because my body had to reacclimate, or acclimate itself rather, to every place I went. I mean, I went from Pennsylvania to Philadelphia to North Carolina, all in a short period of time. And by the time your body gets settled enough and you're in a place, like my body was getting settled in North Carolina, I was really feeling amazing. It was time to get back on the plane again and come back to New York, which is a whole nother energy. Although I love New York energy, I love North Carolina energy. That's why I'm so glad to be moving to North Carolina, because I'll be able to experience all the places on the East Coast that I love, because I am an East Coast girl, a Southern girl for real. And so, yeah, but it's interesting. So after I got back, I was like, oh, if I don't see, when I got back from North Carolina and got to New York and I laid down, I said, oh, if I don't see traveling for a little while, it would be all good. And then 2 days after I got back, I said, I'm ready to get back on the plane or the train or the automobile and go back out there again. That traveling, it's a bug. They call it the travel bug. I get it. But I want to teach my sisters how to do it better. So we are definitely going to talk a lot more about location independence. And we're going to kind of still talk about that in the Minding Your Money and Prosperity, the next in September intensive. We're going to talk a lot about how to, when you start traveling, what ways to make it, to stay healthy. And so, so reminders, okay? We got the tomorrow, Thursday, August 20th, from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing the free conference call for all, and we're talking about putting your money where your mouth is. Also, you can now purchase the $97 4-week intensive, Minding Your Money and Prosperity and Abundance. We're going to talk about not just how, we ain't just going to do those regular little visualize and get the vision board and all the stuff that my metaphysical people have heard before. You know Nubia got twists and turns, and we are going to manifest, and I'm going to show you what money wants and where it likes to be and how it likes to be clothed and dressed and treated and courted and loved, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. So come in, and we're going to do it in September. September is, we're going into Virgo. Virgo's about dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Virgo's a series about their money, making plans, and making things happen. So we're using the energy astrologically of the time to manifest. So we purposely had the Minding Your Money and Prosperity Intensive in September because it's going to be valuable and it's going to work. You know, it took me a few days to even be able to talk after going to North Carolina because that experience was amazing. That meetup, I want to thank every sister that came out for that meetup in North Carolina. Your energy, your love, your abundance. I mean, did we not have fun? If you were at the meetup, will you leave a comment and tell the people better than I could how that was? And I encourage everyone to come out to the Philly meetup in August 28th. Again, I'll give you the details. I really want you to come out, and any other one that might happen, because you know what, I'm so in the moment. I so go with spirit that another meetup can happen at any time, and I'll have to tell you real quick. But it took me days to even talk because it was such a profound experience. Can you imagine being on 10 acres of forest land, of trees, of fruits, of vegetables? I mean, I took a bath in well water. There was nothing but well water, so I was able to drink the water. I was able to bathe in the water. I was able to shower in the water. Oh my, I want that all the time. I ate, like I said, the food that grew in the land. The air was beautiful for my skin. It was, I don't even know what other way to live anymore. I don't know why we want to live any other way. I don't know, but let's get our money together and let's do that in the next intensive. I think there's power in numbers, and I know that we can do it. And again, I'll see you on tomorrow on the call. And yeah, profound experience. North Carolina, wow, it was beautiful. I'll tell you more as the days progress, but just wanted to do those quick reminders and tell you that I am doing my certification program. I'm gonna call it intensive, but no, the program, the certification program, and I want you all to join it and become a part of it. It's a 3-month program. It's going to start about September 22nd or 3rd around the fall equinox. And go on the website. I do have payment arrangements, and I'm going to make sure I reflect those payment arrangements on the website so you can be a part of it. And I'm going to be talking during the weeks to come a lot more about my certification program. I'll do a whole video on it so you can be very clear what it is and decide if you want to be a part of it. So anyway, y'all, I'm in the park, and it's in New York, and it's going to rain. Looks like it's going to rain. It smells like it's going to rain. Look like it's going to rain. Feel like it's going to rain. And so I got my umbrella, but I think I'm going to get in the house. And so anyway, I just wanted to thank you all for just supporting me and loving me. Thank you, Sister Havila, for the beautiful necklace. Oh, and the sister, Coco Hush. I'm going to make sure I put your information on one of the videos. She gave me some beauty products, a sugar, a body scrub, and a body butter. And your girl, sister, I use your body butter today. I can't stop using it or even smelling it. Do you see the shine on the body? It's her product, so I'll definitely tell you about that. And my new website is coming soon. I want you all to go to it, but it's not ready. I'll announce it. It'll be a big announcement and a big launching and lots of specials. And yeah, so anyway, I love you all with all my heart. This is Nubia I, the lawful goddess, the womb priestess, and the holistic practitioner of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, ancient African healing and wisdom for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.